So, während der Ladebildschirm durchläuft, begrüße ich euch zu einer kleinen, wirklich kleinen neuen Aufnahmesession von Red Dead Redemption 2. So ein Stündchen oder zwei habe ich jetzt gerade noch Zeit. Und warum diese Zeit nicht nutzen? Ja, letzter Stand der Dinge war, dass wir schon wieder umgezogen sind, weil wir von irgendwelchen Kopfgeldjägern verfolgt wurden, und dann haben wir unser Lager ein bisschen ausgebaut. Jetzt müssen wir mal gucken, wie es weitergeht. Bisher scheinen wir ja in Sicherheit zu sein, aber wer weiß. Jawohl, da unten steht's. 10% bis wir spielen können. Ich liebe sowas. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet ein schönes Wochenende. Ich auf jeden Fall. Da sehen wir's. Los geht's. So, ist das hier eigentlich dunkel? Ich könnte mich ja eigentlich mal eben kurz rasieren, wa? Der Bart nervt nämlich. Rasieren. Vorbart. Weg. In Bad. Okay. Rückenbad.
Well, that's enough for one day.
Also.
Time for bed.
So. Jetzt sehen wir wieder ein bisschen aus wie ein Mensch. Muss ich mal eben gucken. War doch so, als ob hier gerade... Oder auch nicht.
Hello, Mr. Morgan.
Irgendwelche Aufgaben, die ich erfüllen kann? Ne? Na gut. Dann gehen wir zu Dutch. Dutch, ich komme. Ach, da unten am Wasser steht er.
Man,
Okay.
you're a real creep, Morgan.
How you doing, old friend?
Fine.
It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in a field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Worrying me. We lost men back there.
We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that. But come on. Looks to be a
Folge
nice
Dutch.
day ahead.
Okay, dann folgen wir dem
Hosea
Guten.
knows a good fishing spot. We leave now. Well, we'll catch the early biters. Come on.
Er will jetzt mit uns angeln gehen. Alles klar. Alter, ich hatte eigentlich was Besseres vor, als jetzt mit dir angeln zu gehen. Aber naja, gut. Wenn du das so willst, dann gehen wir jetzt angeln. Wie sagte schon mein Dad immer so schön, und auch Truckstop sagte es, Angeln entspannt, Angeln tut gut.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over, Dutch.
Always dream crushing and bubble bursting, you. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
Also,
Alright,
du willst
gentlemen,
jetzt aber
let me
nicht
show you
hier,
how it's
dass ich
done.
auf irgendeinem Gammelgaul reite. Vergiss es.
Arthur, what are you doing?
mich um mein Pferd kümmern, wenn du gestattest.
Let's go, come on.
Kannst du jetzt rummeckern, so viel wie du willst.
Good girl.
Don't think you're getting out of this, Arthur.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Let's go. Get a move on.
Das ist eine sehr gute Frage.
You were saying?
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us. Get a move on, Arthur!
What are you riding off for? The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your
Ich hasse es,
whistling
wenn
pipe
es so
some
dunkel
good,
ist.
Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a
Irgendwie habe
lifetime
ich
ago.
gerade
But what a life we have lived. How well we have fought.
so ein bisschen
Especially
Angst,
both of
weil
you.
I hope
normalerweise
so.
But now, when things are desperate,
hat Arthur nicht ganz
we have to
unrecht.
stick
Wir
with the
könnten
plan.
auch in dem
Make
See
enough
da
money,
hinten
then
angeln.
find somewhere
Hab
where
ich ja
nobody will
in einer
find
der
us.
letzten Folge schon
But
gesagt,
we don't
wo ich
have
mir
to
so dachte,
hide.
Like
endlich ein
where?
Lager an einem
I
fetten
got
See.
some ideas hatching, but I need you with
Essen
me,
selber
not
fangen.
against me.
Und jetzt reitet der
Both
Gott
of
weiß
you.
wo mit mir
Of
hin.
course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh,
Als
this
wenn
is
das gut
perfect
geht.
for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play
Eine
them like a fiddle.
Cowboy-Verbrecherbande.
Nothing would give me
Eine
greater
Waffenbande.
pleasure, but
No buts. Not today.
Die muss man mir bitte
We
erst
fish
zeigen.
and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
oh,
Hello, gentlemen. Well, look what the cat drug in.
I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Okay.
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away. Keep your guns holstered. We need them Anderson boys alive. I'm slipping. Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come
Ja,
on, we're
Mann.
losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
Alter,
No,
dunklen
did I not say
Einzug mit
that?
einem
You
verkackten
said
Pferd. Er denkt sich sowas aus. Ah!
Don't let these bastards get away.
You all are a goddamn...
Idiot. Now get after the others. Come on. The train is slowing
Nein. Kacke.
down to go through the station. Now's our chance. Get to the side of the train. Let's go. Come on.
Okay. Jawohl, darauf habe ich gewartet. Da habe ich nicht hingeguckt, eine Sekunde. Kontrollpunkt neu starten. Mist. Auf erstmal einen Schluck Kaffee.
Take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Let's go after that train. Keep your guns holstered. We need them Anderson boys alive. Come on, hurry.
All right.
Wiederhole,
Come
wer
on,
denkt sich
we're
sowas aus?
losing
Ich
'em.
habe ein Pferd,
Will
soll
you
einen Zug
relax? We're
jagen.
not losing them.
Warum zum
Faster.
Geier?
Come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best.
So schnell kann
Looks
ich gar
like
nicht
the son
drücken,
of
wie
a
ich
bitch is
reiten
gonna
soll.
make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No. Did I not say that?
You said plenty.
You fellas couldn't arrest a blind woman! Ha ha!
Damn!
Idiot. Now get after the others. Come on. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. See if you can get alongside the train.
Yeah.
Get alongside that flat carriage. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You are something else.
Bams!
You cop bastard! I didn't do nothing! Ah! God damn you! Damn fool!
Bitte dir.
Come on, Mr. Callahan, I'm relying on you.
Where you gonna run to?
Come on, shitbag.
Go, get after them.
Bastard! Damn bastard! Get the hell away from me!
Gonna be dead soon, partner. This is it.
Nein, au, 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 au. Au. Kacke. Ich hab doch so schon keine Ausdauer, wenn ich erst hinter dem herrennen muss. Was soll denn die Grütze?
Stop!
Run! Don't let them get away.
Wenn wir hier einen Wolf für dich. Mecker's rum.
Come on, shitbag! Bastard! Damn bastard! Get the hell away from me!
So.
Go on, don't lose them.
Oh, da ist noch einer. Okay. Och Gott, Daniel. Geradeaus laufen. Oh Mann. Kacke.
You hold it right there!
Stay on them.
kein Pferd. Hat er eigentlich irgendwelche Drogen genommen?
Damn bastard. Get the hell away from me.
Go! Get after them!
Where you gonna run to?
Hallo. Oh, das wird doch wieder nix.
I'm coming for you next.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
It's just us then, lawman. Come here.
We need to bother.
Let me go.
Can't do that. You ain't much of a fighter, huh?
Just don't kill him.
Are you sure?
Sadly so. I don't think I can open the door from the outside, unfortunately. Need some gin? Come on! Watch yourself, he's as dirty as they come. Come on! Come on! I'm right out here if you need me.
So.
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Was? Ach, jetzt kann er die Tür aufmachen. Will der mich verarschen?
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray.
Dann machen wir das.
There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga
Juhu,
Hall,
jetzt
big
kriegen wir eine
estate
kleine
belonging to the Gray
Unterrichtsstunde, wo wir
family.
uns gerade befinden.
Looks
Ja,
bone
geil.
dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Dann
We're
klingt
gonna bear
der
left here.
nach einer richtig geilen Gegend. Mann, Mann, Mann. Bin mal gespannt, ob mir das gelingt, keine Waffen zu benutzen, wenn ich in der Stadt bin. Wag's ja irgendwie zu bezweifeln.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes.
Wow.
Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Hey, fellas.
Chop, chop, don't just leave him slumped on there for the whole town to see.
Nee, ich hatte
Just
schon
bring 'em
vorhin...
here.
Ja.
That's just how things always do.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their
Dieser
dignity.
Bart.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, and falling out over rebel gold, and marrying cousins or not marrying. And
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
Well, there's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take 'em months to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents of some sort.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
So, wir haben wen auch immer gerettet. Ich habe es noch nicht verstanden, wen wir da gerettet haben, aber wir haben jemanden
so these
gerettet.
two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Ich gehe jetzt erstmal Zeitung kaufen.
Arthur?
Ach komm, wir gehen angeln.
Sure, why not?
Great.
Zeitung kann ich gleich immer noch
Hosea,
kaufen.
why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kind of like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Achso, die rufen ihre Pferdchen. Ja. Nee, ich gehe jetzt erstmal Zeitung kaufen. Tschüss.
Follow me.
Nö, keine Lust.
Hey, friend.
Are you coming or not?
How's things?
Too sober to smile.
It's such a shame. My husband will be.
Er hat gerade nichts.
Just waiting on you, Arthur.
Just how it
Achso, weil wir wahrscheinlich in der Mission sind. Das ist ja doof, dass wir nicht mal eine Zeitung haben.
Line up, Rhodes. Get your papers.
Oh gut.
Mount up. Let's go.
Ja.
Yep.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still. And it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Also der
Plus, we
Folgenname
are
schreibt sich
now
schon wieder von
ingratiated
alleine.
with the local
Wir
law.
werden zum
I'd say it was a
Gesetzeshüter.
worthwhile diversion all around.
Wobei ich das immer noch mega lächerlich finde, dass wir Verbrecher fangen. Mal abgesehen von den Kopfgeldern natürlich.
Morning, partner. So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Craig?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight.
I feel like we're always hiding in plain sight.
But sometimes more smartly than others.
Auch das ist richtig.
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Okay, this is the board.
Easy.
Hold.
Ja, wo will er mit uns hin?
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore.
Passing you.
Okay, go.
I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Easy.
Why you riding like that?
Ja, der Typ mir vor die Nase reitet,
This looks
Mann.
like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon. Oh,
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
you're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
Enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the
Diese
deeper water.
Kommentare, das
Pray
ist so
for
geil.
good luck
Ich
and
mag die
stupid fish.
Unterhaltung.
Well, what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too. Get us a bit deeper.
Selbst Rudern geht nicht
I
automatisch.
think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Ein.
Where's your rod, Arthur?
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. I got a bite. There we go. Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving.
I think that's a bite. Come on, Arthur. You can't go back empty-handed. Got him?
Something's nibbling.
Nice, you hooked him.
Ah, I should have had that one.
Dann wollen wir doch mal gucken, was wir hier Feines gefangen haben.
That feels like a bite. Got one.
So, komm schon. Komm schon, Jungchen. So weit kannst du doch nicht weg sein jetzt.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
Ha! Got ya!
Hey, Hosea. You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Jo, so kann man es natürlich auch machen. Der
I used to
gute
go
alte,
fishing
wir
with this
gehen
fella back
angeln
in the
und
day.
dann kaufen wir den
Wesley,
Fisch.
his name was.
Gag.
Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
Immer
You know,
geht's
I
hier
remember us
irgendwie
saying
auf
how
die
Blackwater
Bürger,
was the
finde ich gut.
furthest east we'd ever been.
Und
As a group,
José
I mean.
hatte wohl
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
Essen
I like
behalten
it
ist
there.
immer wichtig, also
Still
behalten wir
open
Essen.
and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons have patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes.
Looks like you got a bite, Arthur.
That's on the hook, Arthur. Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
Ein guter Fisch. Guck nicht rum.
Good job, Arthur.
Immer nur diese Babyfische. Ah, wird schon schwerer.
Yeah, that's a keeper.
Kurbel.
You got a bite.
Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur.
Er macht so direkt zur Begrüßung zicken. Vielleicht haben wir mal einen dicken Fisch. Ich würde es sehr begrüßen. Ja, komm. So. Den ziehe ich hier. Er hört, wie mein Controller vibriert. Er hat keinen Bock, dass wir ihn fangen. Kann ich verstehen. So, wollen wir ein bisschen schneller?
Well done.
Oh, was haben wir denn da Feines? Das sieht entsprechend groß aus.
That one gets to fight another day, huh?
Ja. Ja. Ja, lächerlich. Egal.
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
Das ist richtig.